hello, hey, it's Kitti, proud to be your thought organizer coming to you on I'm not going to say hideous day in Atlanta, Canada, but it certainly is rainy. Well, it's raining cats and dogs, frankly. And the funny thing is, it's going to just do that and then all of a sudden be gone. And overnight, the rain will just suddenly stop in a few hours, kabam, like it never happened, and I'm dreaming of a green Christmas. Yeah. And that is life in Atlanta, Canada, and it's okay. What we say here is, well, folks, we don't have to shovel it. Yep. Who am I? I am Kitti Andrews, your thought organizer. And what do? Entrepreneurs hire me to help them to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting and serving premium clients. Now, I do have over 20 years experience in helping people to gain control over their surroundings, and through that, I've developed my step-by-step one system, which has helped me and my clients go from overwhelmed and struggling to organized and thriving. Yes, and organized and thriving. Yeah, that sounds like something I want to know more about. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I'll tell you what, you hold that thought and we will give you your next one step to take in about 10 minutes from now, something like that. I want to jump right into the content because, ladies and gentlemen, we have plowed through a lot in the last 2 weeks. Of the 12 days of a clutter-free Christmas. I'll give you a quick rundown of we're just going to go quickly through the entire 2 weeks. And if you're just tuning in now, remember that a lot of these tips you can apply them to other areas of your life. So just don't forget that it's not only Christmas, okay? Now, on the first day of clutter-free Christmas, my declutter consultant gave to me this tip. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get you through Christmas in peace and not in pieces, as my client Sarah Wilson says. All right. No matter what you do at any time, make lists. Today and tomorrow are the last day for your shopping, so make lists and categorize them, preferably your booze, so you've got that for the booze store. Even if this is on your phone, you just go, okay, well, dollar store, I need this, booze store, I need this, kind of thing. You could have gotten your dry goods a couple of weeks ago, your cranberry sauce, your root vegetables, whatever. Anyway, you're going to be buying them now. But for next year, you can always, or for your next feast, you can always get it a couple of weeks ahead. Gift wrap. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Decluttering the kids' rooms. You can always, you want to make sure, hello, thank you for joining. You want to make sure that your kids' rooms are decluttered so that there is room for all of those wonderful new clothes and toys and books and stuff like that. And what better time to declutter than before you're getting new things in? Yes, okay. Have a space, even if you don't have a spare room or a basement, to stash an unexpected guest, or you don't think that anybody is even going to be knocking at your door, let alone staying over. It's always a good idea to make sure that you have a pair of clean sheets and a towel, just in case. Things happen, life happens. Maybe you do, knock on wood, you just never know. Emergencies happen, so be prepared. Be the Santa to someone else, and if you have to open your door to someone, then you know that you can be a good host or hostess. Make sure that your cookware and your dinnerware are counted and ready for your feast. Make sure today, preferably, that you look and make sure that you have a turkey baster, that you have enough dinner forks, that you have these things. I know, I'm sure that you have everything, okay, but just, it doesn't hurt to double check. All right, I've been caught short at the last, when it's too late, frankly. So I know whereof I speak. Hello, Michael. Ah, and hello to you, whoever's joining. Ah, Michael, I was so hoping that you would join. That's awesome. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Ah, yes, Michael has supported me through these 703 Facebook Lives. God bless him. All right, today or tomorrow, see if you can. Aw, thank you. It's the first time I've worn it this week, this year, and with the new hairstyle ever. If you can take an hour or two before Christmas on Sunday, just go to a movie, walk around the block, anything like that. Just get off by yourself for a little bit and recharge. All right, just calm your brain down, because I know your brain's running 1,000,000 miles a minute. If you're anything like me, which, oh dear, I have a lot to do. I'm shutting it down in a couple of hours because there's a lot to do. So just stop, recharge, okay, and breathe. Monday we talked about wiping down and preparing your kitchen. Wipe down the inside of your fridge, and if you only have time for a quick clean, that's good. If you want to pay the neighborhood kid $10-20 to give it a good clean, then thank you, Michael. Then that's even better, but even a quick clean, so you can put those perishables that I hope that you bought yesterday, but if you're doing it today or tomorrow, you have a nice clean place to put them in. Feels good, all right? And not only does it look good, but it feels amazing to be able to put. Apparently I can slow down a little bit. I went into motor mouse mode. To make sure that it just looks better and it feels better and it's sanitary. Also, something a lot of people don't mention is declutter where you can on your countertops. Good heavens, I have been in houses where I have seen every appliance that these people have that is out on the counter. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need this. You do not need the blender out 24/7 unless you have a smoothie every morning, then or whatever, then I'll grant you that. All right, but unless there's, just get the stuff that you don't need for the feast. Get it off the counter. Take it away. If you don't miss it in a couple of days, it doesn't belong there. How's that for a litmus test for you? And a nice way to start the new year with a clear countertop, or a clearer, anyway. And wipe down your counter. Well, why? It's going to get dirty anyway. Come on. You don't want to cook your dinner on a dirty countertop, do you? Well, I've done it before. Yes, I know, but Christmas, come on. Yeah, all right. Okay, now to Christmas being Sunday, you got to start defrosting your turkey today. Ahora. Now. Maintenant. I'll run into a bunch of different languages if you like, but that'll do it for now. That's good for North America. Defrost your turkey. What you want to do is, unless you're like Michael, who has been defrosting his for the last couple of days in the bottom of his fridge, which is the best way to do it, you want to be running a kitchen, a water bath in your kitchen sink, and take the bird, leave the bird in the bag, but just put it in the water now. If you don't get to it till tomorrow, you're going to have to do a speed defrost, and I know how to do that. I was in restaurant business for, 30 years. So direct message me if you need a hand on that, okay? Prep what you can today or tomorrow, preferably today. Prep what you can as far in the way of slicing your veggies and putting them in cold water in the fridge, or baking your pies. If you're baking pies, God bless you. I'll be right over. Make your stuffing ahead of time. Oh my God, you will be the talk of the block if you make the stuffing today and let it sit for a couple of days. The flavors blend. Michael, does Barbara ever do that? Make the stuffing ahead? Oh yeah. I made a killer stuffing one time just by doing it a couple of days earlier, and I didn't know it was going to be so good. All right, yesterday we talked about delegating the last minute preparations or things to do around the house to your partner or the kids. Kids want to feel helpful. They want to feel needed. They want to feel like they're contributing. Now, some of you may say, oh, kids today are spoiled and they won't do anything. Nonsense. Especially if they're young children, they want to help. And, well, yes, I know, a little Miss Overachiever, you've got it all under control and you can do everything. Well, why do you have to? Probably they've already asked you, is there anything you need? Nope. Stoically you say, I'm good. Right, you don't have to do it all. Delegate some things. Maybe running the broom around. The 5-year-old can do that, and you probably have a charge out of it. The husband would probably partner would be more than glad to go to the store to just get away from everything, okay? So do these things, make it easier on yourself, and give the gift of them knowing that they're helping you. Okay. Today, if you've been following along the last couple of weeks, all the heavy cleaning and organizing is done, and all you need to do is give a quick tidy of the main rooms, whatever needs to be done, vacuum, maybe a final dusting. If you're living in new construction, which I almost just moved into, organize anything that hasn't been done. Just give a quick once around. Yep. Everything's looking good. And you can also do this tomorrow. And odds are that you may be a little bit running behind. We all do. Here's my final thought to you. If you are, this is not scripted, by the way, if you find yourself that you're running behind, I am your decluttering expert, and I'm running a little bit behind. Why? Because life happens. So cut yourself some slack. Say, okay, yeah, I'm always behind on Christmas. I'm such a loser. No, stop that nonsense immediately. What you're going to do is just say, okay, what do I not have to do? What can I eliminate? Can I get, maybe that person doesn't really need that Christmas gift wrapped. Whatever it is, okay? You don't have to do it all. You don't have to be it all. The idea of Christmas is, as Sarah Wilson says, to be at peace and not in pieces. Isn't that wonderful, Michael, how she says that? Be at peace and not in pieces. I think I'll make a graphic about that. Yeah, if not this year, next year. Yeah, so do that. Be at peace. Cut yourself some slack. If you've enjoyed this video, if you think it could at least entertain somebody, hit that big old share button, because that's what we do at Declutter the Brain, is we help people. If you're curious as to other videos we've made, with or without the Santa hat, mostly without, go to YouTube, type in Declutter the Brain, and we are there waiting for you. Waiting for you. Okay, I promised you one step, and one step we shall give you. If you're thinking, I know that you're thinking, it is time for me to get decluttered and organized for the new year, especially right now. Usually make dressing with her mom's recipe, but well, what do you think? Do you like it? I'm talking to Michael here. Download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. And while you're there, just book a quick and free call with me, and I will listen to hear what your clutter is actually costing you and gift you with a jumpstart plan for right now results. Yeah, you'll come away with results right on the call, and then we can decide if we're fit to work together. I give value. Michael here can tell you. All right, so wishing, this is the last line before Christmas, wishing you a happy and safe and peaceful Christmas, and we will see you on Monday when we talk about clear for the new year. Bye for now. Take care.